All right, man. But this is the last sad question, but I feel like we had to cover it because your brother, Bishop Brigante, man, he meant a lot to you. You know what I mean? And this one hit real hard. And he passed away on March 30th, 2025.
Yeah.
Now, leading up to that, like, were you really in close contact with him when he was going through his journey and everything?
All the time. All the time. I just spoke to his son today, Lito.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was along with him on his journey. We did a 12-hour marathon to raise money for him.
Mm-hmm.
Telethon, I mean, on the podcast. Then you got my eyes tearing up, my nigga. I was trying to fight him, this whole shit. You and your sad ass story. Thank you, Panda. Yeah, Bishop. That was one of my best friends in this world, bro. Like, literally. It's how we met. It just was so organic and so natural. It was just like, I felt like I never knew this little Canadian, no, from a can of paint, but when I met him, I felt like I knew him since I walked this planet. I feel like we grew up together. When he met my family, it was so organic, it felt like they knew him. When I met his family, his mother gravitated to me. It was like, yo, this is unreal how it just happened, bro. And it was like early 2000s, man, 2002 or some shit like that. And it's like, ever since, he being in Canada, whenever he came to New York, he stayed here. If I go to Canada, I stay at his crib. It's like, my nigga, that nigga had a part on a show called Platinum back in the day that was on UPN.
Right.
Nigga had me out there in Canada on the set with him, chilling with Sticky Fingers and them niggas. Sticky Fingers was on the show as well. You know what I mean? MC Light was on the show. With a bunch of, we were just chilling. Like, we went to break.
Wait, how did you meet him?
How did I meet him?
Yeah.
Okay, so, hip hop. Bishop. Okay, let's go back to the battle and shit, right? The off-camera era.
Right.
Nigga, I told you I come from a crew called Stronghold, and we was known for being champs in the battle scene.
Right.
And Bishop had beat Jin. If you know anything about Jin, back then, Jin was one of them names that if somebody said they beat him, then we need to know who this nigga is, because Jin was killing everybody as well. Right? He made a super name for him at Fight Club and 106 in Park. Jin was killing everything. He was all up on the underground battle circuits, killing shit with us. Yeah, Jin was one of them. And Bishop, Jin had battled Bishop. They got a trilogy. And I think Bishop got him twice out of the 3. So I know this dude named Adam Matthews. Adam Matthews was writing for Vibe magazine. And he was doing a report on 3 MCs, one from the US, one from Europe, one from Canada. Bishop was the one from Canada, right? So he brought Bishop to New York to stay at his crib so he could do the story, the interview him and write about him, right? And at the meantime, he also brought Bishop around us. Now, there was another dude that I know named Beef. Beef had this thing called sneaker pimping that he was doing every Tuesday down at LES. It was at a Chinese massage parlor that they made it to like a little club. And the name of the spot was Happy Endings. This is word to mother.
Oh, shit.
Word that if I'm lying, I'm frying. It was at a place called Happy Endings down in LES. It was a Chinese massage parlor. And they decked it out where the little booths downstairs, they made them into little smoke rooms and shit. Niggas was all down there chilling and smoking, the DJ playing music. The bar was bumping. And me, Poison Pen, my nigga Breeze Ever Flowing, we was all there. The nigga Aguilar was there. There was a lot of people there. It was popping. Like mad females was there. It was popping, bro. And it was called sneaker pimping. Beef had it so if you had sneakers on, you get in free. So nigga was in there with sneakers on, bagging shorties. Nigga was ciphering, rapping. And then here come Adam Matthews in with this nigga Bishop. And he walked right up to us and he come up to me, he go, yo, this is Bishop Brigante. He ain't even had a Brigante name yet. He said, yo, this dude, this is Bishop. He's from Canada. He's the battle champ in Canada. This is how Adam introduced him to me. He's the battle champ in Canada, in Toronto. So instantly, you say that to a bunch of wolves, like, we look at him like battle champ. So we start chopping it up. And he wound up jumping into our cipher. We rapping this shit. He rapping with us. Oh, this nigga really got skilled. We go outside, niggas start playing beats from the car, and Bishop and Aguilar start getting into it. Rest in peace. If you would let Bishop tell you he battled Aguilar, because they did go forever, because, you know, we done dropped out now. Now it's just him and Aguilar going back and forth to these beats, and Bishop is cooking, right? And I fuck with him like, nah, this nigga cooking, but they was rapping forever. So when they rapped like an hour, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie. For
Wow.
real, like these niggas were just going and going. Him and Aguilar, freestyle, rapping, bars written, whatever. They were just rapping. Aguilar playing his beats and shit. And by the end of it, nigga Adam Matthews dap us up. Bishop, I dap him up. I exchanged numbers with him. And he left with Adam Matthews. He was staying at Adam Matthews' crib. So then, about a day or two later, I get a call from Bishop, right? He go, yo, bro, I know you just met me, but I'm from Canada. This dude got me out here staying at his crib, and now he's kicking me out because he's trying to accuse me of trying to talk to his wife. So I go, what? He was like, yo, this Adam Matthews guy is bugging out. He's kicking me out. I ain't got nowhere to go, bro. I'm not from here. I'm from Canada, guy. I ain't got no way to get back. He was waiting for somebody to send him some bread to get a ticket. He ain't had nowhere to go. He ain't had no plane ticket. He ain't had no ticket back to Canada. And I went and got him. I went up, I pulled up, I got him, brought him back here to my crib. And the nigga had a big ass rollaway luggage and shit. And then I ain't really know this nigga at all. I just brought him here. The nigga literally stayed with me for about 2 weeks. He stayed with me for about 2 weeks, no doubt. And during that 2 weeks, we got mad shit accomplished, bro. The nigga got a part in the Narc movie. The nigga went on 106 in Park Freestyle Friday. Like, mad shit happened. And this what made me fuck with the nigga, because he was a go-getter. This nigga was in here making phone calls, doing shit. I've been in New York all my life doing this underground shit, and this nigga went and got a part in a movie, 106 in Park Freestyle Friday. I was just watching this nigga calling Busta Rhymes and shit on his phone. Like, this nigga was just moving, bro.
Wow.
You feel me? And I respected it. I respected his grind. Then he told me who he was, like how much he have a name in Canada, and told me, yo, if you come to Toronto, I got you. And then I wound up going out there for a video shoot, and he was right. He was the man in Canada. Like, nah, this nigga really. And we just chopped it. We just been tight ever since, bro.
Man,
That's right.
that's amazing, bro. When you were talking about like he was the other person that made you rap and everything, What were you talking about?
Cause him and PH was the nigga that say, cause Bishop knew about, remember I told you he met us on, Adam Matthews introduced him as the battle champ
Right.
of Canada. So the
Mhm.
day I met him, we was all ciphering and throwing punchlines around, and we was all just amazing each other. And then he started battling Aguilar, and it was just like crazy. So we met him on a bar, like MC note, like we bar smiths over here, nigga. You ain't just gonna come over here and think you a battle champ. You gonna have to work for that, nigga. Like we met him on that. And when he was telling me he was that man in Canada, you know, I was like, all right, nigga. You know what I mean? So he already felt the presence of us being battle MCs when he was with us. And then he heard the stories. Yeah, we Stronghold. We got the most champs out here. Yo, Swave done won this. Immortal Technique won this. This nigga won this. This nigga won that, right? So fast forward, when it came to battling, he had heard about me, but he never saw me in action. So Bishop was the one of them niggas campaigning like, yo, Swave. He was one of the niggas I called when PH first brought it up to me. And when I told him about it, he was like, nah, do that shit. He was like, yo, I'm dying to see you battle a nigga. But you go ahead, yo. You should do, yo, please, yo, fam, do that shit for me. Nah, Sway, do that shit. It was Bishop and PH on me like that. Like, yo, do that shit, bro. And I wound up doing it. Poison Pen and Ike was like, don't do it. Word to everything. They told me not to do it.
Wow.
PH and Bishop was like, nah, you gotta do it, bro. You gotta do it. PH was like, yo, I'm booking you, bro. And Bishop was like, nah, bro, please, I want to see you battle, bro. I hear about it, but I ain't see you do it yet. Nah, you gotta battle, bro. I gotta see this, bro. And I was like, all right, watch this.
What was the last conversation like with him before he passed away?
I just told him I love him. He was kind of in a bad, he was, you know, he wasn't really talking. So I just called his phone. He picked up, and I said, yo, I don't want you to talk much. I'm going to just talk. And I just spoke my heart to him. This is my last conversation with Bishop. I just told him I love him. I told him I thank him for everything that he did for me. I told him I thank him for everything he did for me and for being my brother and just being loyal. That nigga was a ride or die, bro. That nigga, I just talked. I just spoke my mind. I just spoke. I laughed. I spoke about time we had that was dumb funny. We had a song that we started recording. We never finished, called Cancun Pictures. And what happens in Cancun stays in Cancun. That shit. And yeah, man, Bishop, that was my nigga. Be like for real, bro. And fuck cancer, cause that shit hurt me. And even in his struggles, he still was going out his way to make shit right for other people, trying to get people to lower the age requirement to get colonoscopies and all that. Like he had a whole petition where he was going up before the board to get that age minimum changed to a lower age minimum because people were getting diagnosed at earlier ages, and you know, a lot of people was getting turned away asking for one at young ages, talking about you too young, and meanwhile you got niggas out here dying around them ages of this disease. So it's like he went hard to get shit changed around, and it actually worked. So even in his last days, he fought for others. That's my brother right there. That's my brother. Even in his final breaths, he used those to speak righteousness for others. That nigga's a hero, man. And I miss that nigga. And y'all really wouldn't know me if it wasn't for him, B. Cause I probably wouldn't have did this shit. I probably wouldn't have been battling. I probably would have just pursued music. I probably would have knew me for music because I would have went hard with that. But I went a battle. Ike and Penn was like, nigga. And I was actually on the road with these niggas, give money with these niggas. Like we was. So, yeah, that's my brother. That's that.
Rest in peace to Bishop Brigante, man.
Yeah, man.